Hi there, this is Kathy Crow here at the Crow Cottage in Springfield, Missouri. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm back. I was gone for a while, so I'll tell you about that. I didn't get my camera in here very good. There, that's a little better. I'm sort of like coming in on the fly in a sort of a way, not really, because I prepared for this ahead of time, and thank you for sticking with me with videos that were, you know, that I just had to do before I left home. They're never as much fun as when I can be live with you, and then if somebody pops on, I can talk to you. But today we are going to do Always With Me. So you're going to see me doing a little bit of coloring. I'm just going to use this one, and so I won't be using the other images, but these are really cute. This one was a set from last year that I never bought because my little girl is grown. In fact, I got to hold our little granddaughter. Oh, she is so cute. Anyhow, so that is why I didn't buy this one, although I did buy it now because my daughter doesn't have time to make the cards she used to, so I've been gifting her some. So this is actually going to be one she will appreciate because she has two little girls. I only got one. She's got two. They're very sweet, both of them. I'm kind of also reminding you about this old set. Now, this is not available anymore. This is beside me. It's kind of the male version of the one that we're doing today. That was a Father's Day one, I suspect, although I don't see oh yeah, Happy Father's Day. They usually do a really good one for Father's Day. And this year it was, I don't remember, but we had a tulle one too that was really good. I really like these because I can put these with my scenic things. And in today's newsletter, actually we got back, I read my newsletter and I couldn't believe I'd said a few weeks ago. We actually got back this last Saturday from our traveling, so you'll get to hear some about that. And I just have to do those things that so far in advance I never really know times and all. I'm pretty scattered. But anyway, this is the card I'm going to do. This is just a standard card. I haven't done the inside or any envelope or anything, but you could. But I do really like the fireworks. I got the fireworks for the 4th of July because I have a nice 4th of July stamp that says Happy 4th of July, and that's about it. So I do have other little teeny tinies, but I was really excited about this when it came out, and it is still available. A fireworks one is still available, so you will see the number there if you want to order it's called Light the Sky. Now the first one I've got here is called Choose Happy because this is the sentiment I'm using. Choose Happy is in the catalog, and I'm going to put this back up here. That's the order number for that, and it just has a lot of nice words. It's a photopolymer set, so it's easy to use. Lots of fun images for all the holidays and any kind of thing. And although I have most of these words, I didn't have Oh Joy or Boo or Bee as just simple, all on their own words. You know, when you're trying to do a bunch of different sentiments with, you know, from other card sets that you have, and you're trying to just color the one word out of it that you want, I don't know. I just have a hard time with that. So anyway, I'm going to just move this a little, and I think that should be a little better then. Let's see if it is. It never really is. I always overdo, apparently, because it's like, no, that's not quite right either. I just am trying to get us in a little better. All right, so today I am using this one, but I'm bringing this out just to remind you that actually when you have these people sets, you really want to buy them if you can, because they fit in with other things so nicely. And then you will find that if you are a landscape buyer, like you like to buy trees, and you like to buy, you know, for stamps, you like to buy the park bench, and you like to buy the buildings, and anything that's a scene builder, you are going to want the people, because then you can get the people at the size you want. I have so many stamps now that I can put all kinds of different people in any kind of scene. It does make it easier to use all of my stamps. And so that's why I have so many stamps, is that I I can use all of them. When you have a limited number of stamps, and of course all of us do when we're starting out, but when you have a limited number of stamps, then you tend not to use your old ones so much. And part of my goal in doing this was to help people, you know, start learning and seeing how they can use all of their stamps, not just some of them. All right, so I've shifted a little. I think we're still in the frame pretty good. And we are gonna start. So here's Light the Sky. Light the Sky has this number. It actually has dies with it that are really nice. But I think I prefer to just use the stamps myself. I've done the dies. They're really nice if you want a big card. Because as you can see, this one's really large. And you would want to use with something. This is the stamped image you're pressing out. But these are not. These are going to be nice, you know, big fireworks on the card. I have done them, and I liked it with gold or silver. But these you can do embossing. I might emboss today. I don't know. I was going to make this card because I didn't give you explanations for it, but I might actually want to do some gold or silver on there. We'll see. I'll think about it as we go. And then always with me, that's the number for that one. All right, so we are going to begin. And I'm going to move my tea out of the way here. Kind of get my sticky notes over here to tell you what we are doing, because actually, Stampin' Up has got a whole lot of stuff going on right now. We've got, for those of us who are demonstrators, we've already gotten a pre-order underway for the next catalog. The new catalog, when it comes out, is going to be September 4. And we did not get a pre-order for that. So if I fooled you there, I didn't mean to. That is not what our pre-order was. Our pre-order actually was for all the online things that are coming. So there are a bunch of online things that are coming out in, well, I think they're coming out like really soon. I kind of forget when they come out. Are they out already? They might even be out already. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I kind of forget, but they're online exclusives. So what you need to do is you just always need to be going to the online exclusives and looking to see what there is. Now for this card, if you're ever looking at a card and wanting to copy it, but you have no clue how to go about that, I've been doing this for the last few. I think I'm going to continue to just do this little refresher, so just ignore me if you already know how to do all of this. But just look at what's behind. Things that are on top are going to be last. The things that are underneath are going to be first. So just think in terms of that. What's underneath is going to be first, and the things that are on top are going to be last. All right, so when I'm looking at this, I know my lights are going to be kind of like buggy, but I kind of need to get light on here. I have got already cut out some stuff. So we've got I'm using Poppy Parade today. Poppy Parade and Boho Blue are going to be my primary colors. And I try to stick to 2 colors, maybe 3, and sometimes 1 is good too. But, you know, it doesn't really matter as far as that goes. Now I'm going to do, I don't have any ribbons or anything like that, so I can go ahead and just cut out my basic cardstock and glue this on. So let me see if I think I have one already in half and ready to go, and I do. So I'm going to take, this is just a 5.5 by 8.5 and fold it at 4 1/4. That's my standard. I usually have a whole bunch of those underneath there. Where's my glue? I cleaned up my whole desk when I left. So it's like, oh, where's the glue? I hope we have glue in here, and we do. So this is Poppy Parade. You know, I haven't worked with Poppy Parade for a while. It sort of took a back seat when I decided, I think I like Real Red better. And, you know, when you're doing Christmas and all of that, Real Red really takes the center stage. But for summer, I really like Poppy Parade. It's more orangey. It pops out. And I decided I am going to use Poppy Parade. But then when I got into it, I realized, oh, I don't have a lot of Poppy Parade left. I'm going to have to buy another ream of Poppy Parade cardstock now because I have been using it a little bit. All right, now my cardstock's just a tiny bit large on this side, it looks like. So let me grab my scissors and I'm just gonna trim this like here, and let me take my glasses off. Okay, oh boy. Today's gonna be a day that I feel I am gonna be taking time because I am not feeling like I am up to my usual speed here. I'm feeling like I'm still on vacation mode. We were gone for about 2 weeks, a lot of travel. We went all the way here from Missouri. We went to Lincoln, Nebraska. This trip we've done a few times now. And so we always stop and stay in Lincoln, Nebraska. And that's pretty. I always like Lincoln, Nebraska. Now this is, again, boho blue. So we're gonna just put boho blue right on top of this. And this is, if this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, I want 1/8 of an inch border on this one. I don't want a too big border here. So instead of 5 1/4, I went 5 3/8, I believe is what it is, and then 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, just to get a 1/8 inch border around on that. And it looks like I've got, either put it on the card slightly wrong, or I don't know, my cardstock's a little funky on the back side. We're gonna just not worry about that. Now I didn't want a night sky here, but on the other hand, I didn't want it just to be white. So I'm gonna just take a piece of white cardstock, and I haven't cut it yet because I want it to be able to be trimmed so I can get the best of it. And I'm going to sponge some boho blue on that. And then that'll give us just a little bit of sky color, but nothing too dark. Actually, I'm not gonna do boho blue, it's too dark. We're gonna do balmy blue. That's gonna give us maybe a little bit lighter of a blue. And you could do pool party, would also work. Just make sure you're starting off on to the side. It's okay if it's a little dark right there on the edge, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up trimming all of that off. I don't want it to be too dark, but I don't want it to be white. Okay, so as long as you don't get too much on there, it's gonna be fine. You kind of want it to look like a cloudy day, sorta, because it's gonna be, you would see fireworks in the nighttime, I understand that, but on the other hand, if I want my colors to really pop out, I can't just put it on black cardstock, because you can just do it on black cardstock, but if you do that, then you're going to have to emboss with your colors. And I think we have white and black embossing and the metal ones, and I'm not even sure if we have the metal ones in stock. Stampin' Up! Is in the process of getting new colors for a new company for the metal ones. I'm not really sure what happened with those. So let's just trim this dark bit off. Okay, and I'm going little bit by little because I don't want it to be too small. I'm just doing little bit by little. And a little bit here. And then after I've gotten that off, I'll actually measure it, because what I want here is I want 4 by 5 1/4, I believe. Yeah. So we're gonna go 4, and let's cut this side off for the 4. So we'll put it on the 4-inch measure. And now we've got it at 4, so that'll give me the width I want. And I'm checking to make sure I've got enough of a border showing. It's pretty good. I might want a little more balmy blue showing. So I think think we'll take just a smidgen more off that. And then this is going to be 5 1/4. So I'm going to turn my board because I've got it upside down. Now we can see what we're doing. I hope you've got some good things planned for the 4th. It's going to be a very, very fun time. Oh, did you know bonus days are like starting, are they starting tomorrow? It's starting very soon. And as soon as I measure this out, we will see. I'll tell you what bonus days are. If you are not sure what bonus days are, I will tell you. I just need to make sure my measurement's correct here. All right, so 5 1/4. All right, now that should be the right length. I want enough of that blue border showing, but not too much. I took a little more off the side, so I do need to take just a tiny bit more off the bottom. And that's about, I'm taking about really even less than 1/8 there, more like a 1/16 off, just to make sure it's short enough. Okay, and now we can stamp this. So determine which one you want for the top. You're going to have a big circle on it. So I'm going to let this, looks more cloudy up here, so this is going to be the top. My circle's going to be here. And I could have used Balmy Blue. It actually even kind of, I mean boho blue. It kind of does look like Balmy Blue. But anyway. I used boho blue and poppy, real red, I think. And I must have used lemon lolly for my yellow. But, you know, when I was doing it, I was thinking, I kind of would like some gold in here. So I might do some gold. Just take your fireworks and you decide how you want to do it. Now, everybody has their own favorite fireworks, right? And my husband likes these sparkler ones that go pop, 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 pop. They're really cool. I like the fountainy ones, but I like the pops too, and that's more like a pop. I think that with gold, that would be good with gold. That one would be good with gold. Any of them would, obviously. But anyway, you just decide which ones you want the most of, but be careful because your red is going to start out, be the strongest. So we're going to start with the weakest color first and build up. Remember, what's behind, do first, do the things on top last. So I definitely want my yellows to be standing out, but they're going to be behind. So I'm going to go ahead and do my... I'm not going to do lemon, I don't know, lemon lolly, are you going to be strong enough? I don't think you are. And I'm going to break out an old Daffodil Delight. Where are you? Let me see where you are. I've got a bunch of old yellows. I found Yo-Yo Yellow and Summer Sun at a... where are you, Daffodil Delight? Because I need you. Because actually most people probably do have Daffodil Delight. Oh, Pineapple. That one's a good one too. I might have to get Pineapple. Oh, there you are. Daffodil Delight. I do really like my Yo-Yo Yellow, but we'll do Daffodil Delight. Do you go to antique stores and find old supplies? Sometimes you can find like brand new ink pads. And so I would really encourage you to look and see what you can find. You just never know what might be out there. All right, now I don't think I need the big block. I saw somebody was using alcohol wipes to do these blocks. I need to clean mine. They're pretty messy, I think. All right, so I'm gonna do the littlest ones. I'm gonna do this one and this one with Daffodil Delight. I'm going to do this one first. It's going to be kind of underneath the circle, like right there. See, that's pretty strong, isn't it? I don't know that I want Daffodil Delight. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm going to bring out my Yo-Yo Yellow. It's very bright. Very bright. Pumpkin pie is good too, but I really like this one. Okay, so we'll try this one. This one's gonna go over here, like behind. You see how bright that is? It's a very bright yellow. Lemon Lolly, you're pretty bright. Let's try you and just see what you do. Because I can put another Lemon Lolly down here where we're not going to see it anyway, and let's compare. You see how pale it is? Now, it would be good in the background. I wouldn't mind it in the background. Let's put you up a little higher. But it's not going to stand out all that much. So it's a good background one. I kind of want my yellows to be standing out. So we're gonna do that. Let's grab the bigger stamp for the last yellow. And then we went to Lincoln, spent the night there, and then we went to Pine Bluff, Wyoming. Pine Bluffs, Wyoming is really pretty. I really like it. It's a teeny tiny little town. Here's the funny thing. I know we drove through that town. We both said, I know we drove through this whole town and it seemed like there was nothing there. How did we miss half of it? Because this time when we took the exit, we accidentally took the first exit instead of the second one. And there was a whole part of that town that we had not seen, even though we'd been through it at least 2 or 3 times. I don't know. How do you miss these things? Okay, I'm going to use this one. Let me see if you can see it. This one with boho blue. Okay, let's find you boho blue. Okay, and we're going to go like this and like that. And another one kind of like there. And then we want our red because we want to pull in that Poppy Parade. So let's make sure I'm using Poppy Parade. Let's see. That's lovely lipstick. It's Poppy Parade. Okay. So I think I used real red and kind of wished I'd used Poppy Parade instead. And for this one, I'm going to use a nice big stamp. This big one. I'll have to use my big block on that. This is so pretty. And we're going to go partially off also. Isn't that nice? Ah, that's good. I like that. That's bright. Very bright. Are you a fireworks fan? Some people don't like fireworks so much. We really enjoy it, and our kids really enjoyed it. Where the street that we lived on in the Tri-Cities in Washington State, we had neighbors competing with their fireworks, so it was pretty exciting. And here, I don't know that there's competition, but man, there's a lot of fireworks. Okay, we're going to do this little one with the red, which is Poppy Parade. We'll put that one there. We're going to do one here. And yeah, I don't want to get too carried away. Maybe just one more. Let's see. Maybe one more like right there. Okay. And then there's this ring too. There's a ring that is really cool. I think I'll put the ring on, but let's do the ring with red also. Now, this is where I should, if I really wanted to, I could do my gold. That would look really great. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to put one there. And we're going to do that pop, 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 pop. I think I'm going to do that pop, 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 pop with our Daffodil Delight because it is a little bit darker. I can find you. I keep putting you with the greens. My label is looking a little green. I guess that's why I keep doing that. I'm not sure. There. Oops, I got to do it again. I'm gonna do one right here and maybe one right there. Okay, so now we've got, It's all popped up. So we are done with the fireworks. That is so fun. I love fireworks. It is fun, fun, fun. Then after we go to Pine Bluffs, we go to Evanston, Wyoming. I don't know if you know about Evanston. It's actually really pretty there. Very pretty mountains with trees. Pine Bluffs is too. That's kind of why we stopped there, because I'm not a big fan of flat prairie. But the bluffs are pretty, and then Evanston's really pretty. And then you get right into Ogden, Utah, which is really pretty. And we go zipping right through there because we're always, you know, on the last leg of our trip to Boise, which is where our sons are living, and where the one who was getting married is going to be living. It's near Boise, little Idaho town. Anyway, so now we are done with that. So we're going to just glue this on. Let's make sure this is showing enough blue border. It is. Now, if you wanted to emboss, you've got to emboss it before you put it on. But I've decided to just not do it because I want to color those people. And the coloring takes just a little bit of time, so I don't want to take too much time embossing here if I've got to do coloring. So we stopped and spent a night there, and all of us got together, and then I was like a squishmallow. Do you know what those squishmallows are? The little stuffed toys that kids like right now, little kids. They're called squishmallows, and that's how I felt, because we decided to have me, as Jeff said, you don't have to do that. My son said, you don't have to, I can drive. But I wanted us to all be together. I don't get to see our grandkids very often, so I wanted to be with them as much as possible. So I squished in the back between two car seats in our little Toyota, and I was squished. Okay, now I am going to use for our blue, I've got my Spotlight on Nature circles, but I wanted to use this Spotlight on Nature one. It's the dots. Let me find it for my background. So this is going to be the background. Okay. That one's going to be Poppy Parade. And I need a bigger circle, but I didn't want to cover the whole card. So what I decided to do is get out my stitched circles. I've got a bunch of old dies, and I've got a stitched circle in here that is going to be just the right size to be on the outside of that one. So that one is not, I don't even know when I got it. It's pretty old, so I don't really know, but anyhow, that's what I'm using. So we're gonna do that one with that, and then I'll use my Spotlight on Circle die for that Poppy Parade one. It's gonna be underneath that. Okay, now this one won't make a mess. My little Spotlight on Nature one will make a little bit of a mess because it does do little circles. I do not have the number on that one, but if you, with our new online stuff, it's pretty easy to just type in. Used to be you kind of had to, why are you doing that? You kind of had to have, you know, the item number or something, but now you can just type in stuff and it comes up really easily and quickly. It's nice. So you can just type in Spotlight on Nature, and I believe everything is back in. When we had the bundle sale, some things were disappearing on us. And these dies were on back order for a while because they're just so nice. These are with the online exclusives. So make sure you go and find the online exclusives link. Click on that. And then you will see all kinds of things that you will not see in any catalog. These are not things that are being sold in a catalog. And then that's why they're called online exclusives. But they're really nice things, so you don't want to miss them. But you will if you're not going to the online exclusives. to find them. And it's not just online exclusives. There's the clearance rack over there. And you want to find the clearance rack. Keep checking that, because especially when any new catalog is coming out, there's always things from the old catalog being discarded. So you want to get in there and see what's going so you can get a good deal on it if it was something you wanted. There's some dies in there on the clearance rack right now. I checked it today. So if I didn't already have them, I would be buying a couple of those dies that are in there. This is this little pad and this little roller makes your die cuts come out so nicely. And there's actually, where's my pick tool? There's a little pick that goes with it too. It's part of the embossing kit, more or less. I don't really know what they call it. Okay, so we've got that, and this is going to go right on here. So we're going to just glue this together. No, this is not the dot. I used a dotted one. What did I use? It wasn't this Spotlight on Nature die like I thought. The one on my card today in my newsletter is got little dots. I'm not sure what that one is. I thought it was this one. Oh well, it's not. It's okay, it's pretty much the same size. Okay, so now we've got that done, and we've got our card here. This is gonna go on here like this. Now we need to do our little people. So we'll just stamp our little couple, mom with her kids. And if you wanted to put dad in there too, you know, you can. It's really easy to mask things. And actually, if I wanted to do dad, I'd probably be doing him. He's going to be on top. So if you wanted to do that, you would want to stamp him and then mask him with cut another one of them out and just cover him. And then you could stamp mom right on there, and she could be with them. But I'm not going to, they're a little bit undersized. She's going to have to actually go in front a bit, and I don't want to mess with that. We're not going to do that, because I'm still going to have to fussy cut. That one does not come with you know, dies, so I am going to have to fussy cut this to get this on. So there's our basic black, and we'll just do that. And then also I want to do my label, my Summer Oh Joy. And you could do 4th of July if you want. If you want to make this a real 4th of July card, then you could do a happy 4th of July. I'm sure you've probably been collecting stamps like I have, and you might have a happy 4th of July. There is a joy in this one. It doesn't say oh joy, but it says joy. But I actually wanted the oh joy. So that is why I got out my Choose Happy. Okay, so now I think this time I'm going to use my old tree punch. Okay, I'm going to use my old tree punch. This one where it says a cloud or tree canopy. And this is a very old punch that we have a nice cloud stamp, but if I want to use cloud, I don't want to stamp, I can use that punch. It's pretty small, nondescript, and then my people can go on there, and there's my little cloud. I might put my cloud, boy, maybe I don't want the cloud. I kind of liked the little Summer Oh Joy with my embellishments, so I think I'm going to stick with that. I cannot find that die, that little circle. I kind of looked around the room and thought, where is that? That looks like a punch to me, but I cannot see it. So I will have to hunt down a die that will fit that. So we will just stamp our Oh Joy, Summer and Oh Joy, and then figure out what die I'm going to do on it, because I'm not so sure. Anyway, well, it was so nice at the wedding. We had a wonderful time. Our new in-laws are absolutely fabulous people, and they are so kind and generous. And then, you know, Jeff and I are constantly wiping away the tears of joy, you know, from our eyes with the wedding and all. Okay, summer, do that, and then oh joy. So our summer is again just from this Choose Happy stamp set. I love that, Choose Happy. You didn't even have to choose it. It was just fun. So here's our word O. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, there's O. Maybe I'll stick it down here so I can see what's going on here, because I don't want it to say ho joy. There's O. Okay, and then joy, just like right next to it. Okay, there's my oh joy. Oh, it sticks to my fingers. Oh boy. Okay, oh joy. Perfect. Okay, let's see how it looks. It's a little crooked, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Okay, we've got oh and joy. And you can add a little exclamation point to it if you want to. I didn't even need to. Pretty much just says it all right there. The wedding was beautiful. Outside, it was warm. It was too warm for some of the relatives, but they bucked up and we had a wonderful time, and it was hot. The sun was pretty warm. Usually in Spokane it's pretty warm, but in June, but not like that. It was much warmer than normal. Usually it's pretty nice. So I was a little surprised it was as hot as it was, but it was still pretty nice. So let's go ahead and cut out. I'm going to find the die that's going to go with that. We have a circle in the spotlight of nature that probably will work. There's this one and this one. I think that one's not quite big enough. And there's this one. It's a little bigger than I wanted. I actually want one that's small enough that, you know, it's gonna fit better than that. I think I'm gonna hunt. I have all of my dies in groups, and I've got one that's medium small. Let's check that one out. No, that's too big. Let's see. Ah, flag would work. A flag would work. Oh, here we go. Here's this one. I think that one will do perfectly. I'm going to cut that one on the side here really quick if you're not looking, just so that I can get that cut out reasonably fast. If I can find my, where is my other top? I don't see it. Oh well. I won't wait for it. I'll just find another plate really quick so I can get that cut out. And then we can color our people and we'll be all set. That's pretty close to the one I had. It's not quite the same, but it's close. So I'm going to put that over there on the side. Now let's color it. We only need 2 colors basically. Other than the flesh color, we'll do our hair color last. I'm going to do boho blue and poppy parade for the clothes. So let me find, I hope I have poppy parade. Ah, there it is. Excellent. Okay, poppy parade. I don't know if I need boho blue. Balmy blue would work too. Seaside spray is an old one that I've got. That will work, and I think I might try that one. Oh, here's boho blue. Alright, so we've got, let's try the jeans first. Boho, that's blueberry. I don't want blueberry. This is boho blue. I'm going to go with a light one. Just using the bullet. We're going to see how dark this is. It's not too bad. So I'm just going to go over the little lines a little bit. Around her pocket. Okay, just on the inner part of the pants where it would be shaded a little bit. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe there and there. All right, and then we're gonna take, that was light boho blue. Let's take our seaside spray. This is light seaside spray. And And it is a little bit lighter, so that's perfect. And we'll get a little bit of a lighter contrast there. Looks like my Seaside spray is running out a little bit. When your alcohol pens start to run out, don't throw them away, because they actually will go for a while and they will give you a lighter ink that you need to replace them. So you need to have one that actually has the ink flow that you need, so you have it, but you can also use it to kind of blend in your colors a little bit. All right, I think we're gonna give our little kid up here in Mom's arms, we're gonna give her some Seaside spray, dark Seaside spray, short. Okay. And the light boho blue. Just do that. Just to try to color that in there a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna let me put my things away here. We actually always miss fireworks with the kids, but we kind of got a chance to do them because I don't know if my wonderful daughter-in-law thought about it, because I'm sure I've mentioned it because I can't keep my big mouth shut. But they did fireworks. They did some fireworks. So it's like, ah, sweet. When they did the wedding and then they left for a little bit and probably went and packed up a bit and did whatever they wanted to do. And then I think I'm going to give my little girl a red shirt too, just to make this simpler, but we're going to do it dark, really dark. And now I'm just taking the dark and making Mom's shirt a little bit dark where it would be with the shading, and her sister's is going to be the same color. They're all matching because it's a 4th of July party here today. They came back, and so we got to send them off again a couple of times, so they had little send-off fun. And the last time was fireworks. We all got to go on the dance floor with our sparklers, and we did an arch with sparklers. The kids all got to do it. It was so fun. And I'm sure it'll make a really good picture when I see the pictures. I just haven't been able to see them yet. Now, her arm is kind of like all covered with fabric, even though she has a short sleeve shirt on. It kind of all has to be covered. Just the nature of things here for it to look normal. So that was really fun. I don't think I've ever gotten to do sparklers with my grandkids. We did that with our kids, of course. I've had plenty of time with that. Just that as a more type person, I always want to do more. All right, now let's do something with our skin. And I think I'm going to grab out just petal pink, and let's do light petal pink. We're going to do the skin first. And be careful if you've already colored the clothes not to drag any of that red or blue in. Normally I would do the skin first, but there's so little color here, I think I'm safe in doing it in this order. But yes, normally I would do the skin first. Just because it's the lightest color, you want to do the lightest color first. Okay, that's petal pink. Now we want to do this hair color, and I made them brunettes because our family is pretty much all brunettes, and not all brunettes. Maybe we'll do a blonde. How about a lemon lolly? I'll put lemon lolly on the pigtail girl's hair. She's so cute. I'm going to do lemon lolly here too. But we're not going to leave it at lemon lolly because it's a little bit light. I'm going to do a little mango medley. We don't have mango melody anymore, but I kind of like it with blonde hair color. Okay, it's a little bit more yellowy. And then we'll do Mom. Let's do Mom with a reddish hair this time instead of brown. Nah, should I do it with brown? Oh boy, I think we'll make Mom the same hair color. Usually it just looks better if they're pretty much close to the same thing. And then I think I'm going to grab some So Saffron. So Saffron is also a really good hair color. Another color that I think is in there. I don't know, we've added so many colors, it's hard to remember what we have and what we don't. If you want any orange in it, feel free. There's always something. I've got my Calypso corals kind of running out. So I could probably use some of my Calypso coral to give them just a little bit of an orange. So they're like not really total just blonde. I've got a little bit of redheads going in there. And then the ground, we want something green. If you want the lightest green we have, you can use your soft sea foam. And then just take anything, whether you want it to be Granny Apple Green or Old Olive. If you want it to be a blue one, I would recommend, you know, what have we got? Shaded Spruce, or just Jade, if you still have that. This is Shaded Spruce. And I'm going to just take the bullet tip and put that there. Mom's got shoes on, but I'm not even really going to give her a chance to have shoes because we're going to be cutting this out. Okay, maybe I should give her shoes. She probably should have a pair of shoes. It's very small, so I think if she's going to have shoes, they're going to have to be done with a marker. Let's grab a blue marker. This is Blueberry Bushel, and that'll give us a little bit of a shoe here. Okay, now we're ready to cut this out. It's not hard to do. I know you're going to think this is kind of hard to do, but it's really not. And I'm not going to leave much of an outline. I really don't want to on this one. Normally you would want to, but this one I don't. So we got the kids all married off. It's so nice to know that they're all happily got their own little families. It's nice to spend time with them. Got to hold our littlest granddaughter. Excuse me. My allergies were acting up in the West. Jeff and I were both just commenting on how we've really acclimated to the Missouri moisture and that our skin is so dry when we leave home and that our sinuses act up more too. It's nice to be back with our, oh man, we had a nice rainstorm the other night. It wasn't too bad, just a lot of nice water. I have the most wonderful neighbor who watered my roses and plants for me. She's a gardener too. I was so grateful to God for revealing her and putting her in my mind, because normally I wouldn't have to worry about it, but we had like a little dry spell. I better use my little snips here around her face. The little one's got kind of like a little face, and I don't want to chop her nose off. So cute. The grandkids all played together so nicely. Our new in-laws on the daughter-in-law's side, they are so nice. They're such nice people. They worked so hard, made it so nice for us. We all went and had a wonderful, you know, what is it? Rehearsal dinner in town. And, oh, it was so fun. We had a great time. The kids had a blast. None of them were rotten. I don't know how that happened. I think parents were on top of them. I know I told our son, now, you don't have to sit, you don't have to always sit like right with the kids, you know, but he was over there pretty close just to make sure, which they were good, but might not have been as good. But he wasn't the only one making sure, so that was good. All right, now I'm gonna take my little X-Acto blade. We actually do have a pick tool that has an X-Acto blade that fits right on it. So you can take your pick tool, okay, and you can put your, oops, it goes on the other end. That's the pokey and the spatula. Oh, that's that. Where's the, well, I'll find it. I lost it already. I stuck it. This is the X-Acto blade one. Okay, I'll take that off. This is my little putty. You can take that out. You can screw in the X-Acto blade. I just take it and cut it without even putting it in the pick tool generally, because I'm like always super impatient. And I'm not gonna go like super careful here because I just need really a start. Rather than cutting this with the X-Acto blade, and I'm gonna leave the space there. I just need my scissors to scooch in there and get it. So there. So I just store it like this in my little container with all of the little tips. It comes with all these little tips. There's the roller for rolling your dies out, little pokies, my X-Acto blade, little hook, all kinds of things. So I just keep that all in there, and then I'm ready to go. And there's my little putty. Okay, so now we'll just cut this out. Now that I've made a nice little space to start cutting, it's a lot easier to get in there. Yes, you don't have to fussy cut if you don't want to. You could just do another circle, you know, and stick the circle on the circle, or a little square on the square. Then you wouldn't even have to be doing this fussy cutting, but I thought, I kind of want to do it this way. This is another reason I knew it would take a little longer, so we're not going to emboss today. So anyway, I hope you are ready for bonus days. Bonus days are coming. Let me peek over here on the side. I know I wrote it out. Where? I know I did somewhere. Boy, I don't see it. I know I did put it. July 3, the online exclusives come out. I don't see where I put. Oh, bonus days, July 3. It also is July 3 to July 31. For every $50 you spend with Stampin' Up, you are going to get a coupon in your email that says you have $5 to spend at Stampin' Up. So save your coupons, and then you have to redeem them in August. And it's a great way to take an extra $5 off of something here and there, but you do have to spend $50 to get the $5. And so anyhow, it's just another nice little extra. All right, so we're gonna put her right here. I think I do wanna put dimensionals on her. I'm gonna have to buy some more dimensionals, I think I'm running out. Okay, so we're gonna put that one there. I'm gonna have to get my minis out for her. She's pretty tiny. My nails were all really nice. And this is the color, this green was the color that my dress was. And my nails were really nice until yesterday because I started weeding a little out there. Oh boy, I can't stop. I could not stop. I couldn't stand it. My neighbor did weed a little bit. She is a gem. She watered and she weeded, and she watered it just as good as if I'd been here. It looks nice. My roses are all blooming, even the new ones. It looks so nice. Okay, now I need a piece of one let's see, what have we got here? I need just, let's take a little snip here. Like that and like that. Because I need that on the ground. Right there. And then we'll do one on one leg. We'll leave one leg unstuck and we'll stick one leg. I hear the wind picking up a little bit out there. All right, there we go. So now you're gonna stick that on there. Your card's almost done. And you have a nice little, oh joy. Oh, our lawn guys are out early this week. Must be, oh yeah, for the 4th of July, they're gonna come early so they don't have to work on the 4th. Kind of forgot that was the deal. Oh, I didn't stick that down. That's okay. We're gonna just go ahead and put you like this. And then we're gonna put our summer fun, oh joy. Right, like that. And then we're also gonna put dimensionals on this. They're not sticking properly for some reason. I hear them out there. I see them. Our Mr. Lincoln Rose is really looking good out there. It smells so good. All right, so we have kits too. There's a new kit, the Scenic Route, and that one's a travel journal. It was pretty cool. When I saw it, I thought, oh, I should have probably done that for our traveling. That probably would have been cool, but I didn't, and it does look nice. I looked at it more carefully today when I got home. Well, I mean today, I got home before, but anyway, you get me. Then there's also Expressions of Kindness, and that one has matching envelopes. That's really pretty. So if you like kits, those are pretty nice ones. Make sure you hit, instead of online exclusives, you just hit the kit button to see what the kits are. I think, and those you can order for a little while. There's also a paper pumpkin that's really nice that will be available soon. That one was a painted something or other. What was it? Painted petals. But you have to do it by July 10, so your time's running out on that. And yeah, so now all we need is the embellishments, and we are done. So what are you going to be doing for the 4th? Are you going to do fireworks? Are you going to do special food? Like blueberries. I've got my blueberries and strawberries. Everybody does blueberries and strawberries, right? If you want a centerpiece for your 4th of July celebration, there's nothing better than whipped cream, strawberries, and blueberries on angel food cake. I mean, it is a delicious treat, and you really don't have to do almost anything else. I can't find my, I'm going to show these to you. This is going to be in the online exclusives when they are available, and it's with the winter thing, and there are these little pearl berries for your winter stuff. Oh, it's so cute. You got to get the whole suite. It's with the winter sweet thing, and I forget the name. I will get it out next week maybe, but I'm trying to find my sparkly. These are old, like super old, but they're the right color red. So I wanted to use these, and they're gold sparkly. Okay, because I wanted to put them on my centers, but actually after I did it, I wasn't really sure I liked it after all. All right, so they're pretty old, so I gotta be a little careful. They might not stick very good if I don't do it right. There we go, gotcha. And then you can just put all your other ones all around here. There. And we get another big one, maybe over, no, not a big one. It is 2 o'clock. there. And maybe right there. Little one. Right there. I think one more. Get a bigger one here. Like right there. Okay. And then I might do one more. Right there, just to get some red over on that side. Isn't that cute? Anyway, so 4th of July fun. You could do, be careful with those balloons. It's gonna be hot out there. They'll explode. Have your insect repellent ready, just in case. We've not heard our cicadas. I think I heard one the other night. We've got really nice fireflies, but I've not heard the cicadas too much. Anyway, it would be mosquitoes that we would need our insect repellent. They're what would be the issue. All right. Thank you so much for watching and for sharing and liking my videos. And make sure you subscribe to my emails if you want to see new things each week. This is the one that we did, although I did it with not blue hair, with blonde hair. And anyway, then you get to see how these things get put together if you're interested. Next week, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I will be prepared, and I will see you then. Have a wonderful 4th of July, and stay cool in the warm weather. Hopefully it's nice. It's really beautiful here today. So I'm going to go sit out on the porch and relax a little with some tea, cold tea, unsweet tea, okay? All right, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.